Hey everyone, today I am cooking fish dish with some vegetables and couscous. I cook this quite often and I love it and I want to share with you. Let's crack on. Right, what we got today? What we got? As usual stuff. We have slice of salmon. It's quite a big chunk. Each portion, please try to use one chunk of salmon. You can keep the skin, but take the scale out, please. And skin is good for you as well. Don't forget, it has some sort of vitamins in there. We're gonna have chop some half of this courgette. I'm gonna slice it like long chops, and one carrot we have. I'm going to use a little bit of broccoli. I'm going to use some frozen peas. This is nothing fancy. I'm going to use this, a little bit of that. All right. I had some mushrooms as well, so I'm going to add some mushrooms. Cook it with garlic. You don't have to cook it with garlic. You can put onions instead or whatever. I'm going to stir fry quickly these veggies, and I'm going to show you in a minute how am I going to do it. Yeah, I tend to use a lot of garlic because it's good for preventing cancer and all sort of bad stuff, and it's antibiotics, as you may already know. Yes, you can use, instead of these, you can add peppers. Again, you can slice it. You can add some different type of vegetables, whatever you got. Okay, I'm going to use 1 or 2 cups of couscous. I boil some water meanwhile in the kettle. One will be enough for me. You can have it 2, but I try to consume less wheat as less possible. This is wheat as well, although it's couscous. Right, let's crack on. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to chop some vegetables now, and then I'm gonna start stir frying in the hot, and then I will see you there. Let me just show you how am I doing the couscous quickly. And I'm going to put the lid on. Then it's going to, okay, boiling water. Put it onto the top and put the lid on. Any kind of plate at the top. Be careful, it's boiling water. So take all the water out of the cup, please. There we go, like that. Make sure you take everything out and leave the lid on, shake it a little bit and leave it on the side so it will steam it and it will cook itself. So it's going to be ready in a while. Meanwhile, we will chop and cut our vegetables. I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, a few more things. Please, if you can have this from Tesco. It's called caraway seeds. It suits very well with salmon and this mixture, and I'm going to cook the vegetables a little bit with toasted sesame seed oil. That gives a interesting taste and delicious taste. You may already know all this. I'm going to have Worcester sauce a little bit, not too much, so it's going to just give a bit of kick for the vegetables, taste of the vegetables. All the vegetables ready now. I chopped them. You can see like a long kind of slices I have. Here I have a carrot, courgette and the broccoli. First we will be adding the garlic, frying the garlic and the rest of the vegetables. I'll take you to the cooking pit now. Okay, I have olive oil here a little bit. I'm going to add sesame oil in a minute. I'm going to just roughly cut this garlic into that. we're not cooking this too much, the vegetables, because the whole dish gonna go into the oven, don't forget guys, with the raw salmon at the top. The couscous going to be in the bottom and vegetables in the middle, and the salmon goes to the top and goes to the oven another 15-20 minutes. So that's why you shouldn't kill the vegetables too much. I'm cooking only for one portion, by the way. It may look like a lot of vegetables because I quite like more vegetable than more couscous. You can do the other way around, less vegetable, more couscous, or whatever you fancy. As I said, you can add onion, add some hot peppers maybe. I'm gonna now adding the sesame oil, just a bit, not too much. My hot chilies, fresh. Now I'm going to add caraway seeds, just a bit. And our BT Worcester sauce, just for the give a bit of a kick. It goes very well with fish, all of that, so it'll be good. With the high heat, we give it a kick. I'll add a bit of the mushroom. Around 5-10 minutes we leave it. Okay, now I'm going to add peas. They're not frozen anymore, they are kind of being out for a while and washed. I'm going to add a bit of black pepper as usual. And a bit salt. Don't put too much salt because I'm not sure. I think this one comes with the salt, so you have to be careful. It can be a bit too salty otherwise and ruin the taste. Okay, seems like I'm gonna give it one more kick for a couple of minutes. Looks like it's ready. I'm gonna put the oven on meanwhile. Right, we're back on here. We have kind of like courgette little dish to go into the oven. So this is for one portion, one only. Otherwise you have to do it in bigger cups and bigger packs. Grease proof paper. So we set this in there properly. Sort of. Okay. Now the bottom. Okay. The couscous is ready now, as you can see, almost too ready. For me, one is enough, but as I said, you can do two. You can add a bit of olive oil into this. Actually, I will do. And not go too dry at the bottom. There you go. Okay. This goes to the bottom layer. It's very simple. I cook this to my friends. They always love it. It's pretty simple and easy. Extremely healthy and delicious. Delicious dish. There we go. Now the vegetables goes in the middle as much as it takes. Doesn't have to take it all. You can eat the vegetables separately later on. Tomorrow lunchtime or something. There we go. I think. There we go. This is more than enough, I think. Right. Goes with the juice and everything. Now the raw fish, I tend to put usually salmon because salmon is very delicious fish, as you know. Skin goes to the bottom, doesn't matter, but yeah, I usually do that way. A little bit more olive oil to the top, so it won't go too dry. Tiny bit lemon. I'm gonna squeeze it at the top because the fish goes quite well with lemon. Just a tiny bit. And also with fish, if you want some rosemary, let's have from here. I'm gonna have in this garden here, little garden of mine, very handy. So I'm gonna add a little bit rosemary. Voila! Look at that beauty. Now we're going to pack this, wrap it up. It's gonna go like this. Simply. Pack it like, you know, proper present. Not just cover it, just pack it so it will steam in there and the fish will cook. Doesn't need too long, only 15 minutes. See you later. Okay, our beauty is ready, hopefully. Let's have a look. Voila, look at that. This is amazing. Yeah. So simply you are going to serve this as like that on the plate. So people should eat from the oven tray. There we go. This is very good. You can add a little bit more lemon on the top, black pepper, and that's ready to go. See you next week.